Howdy folks, Chris here from CC Detecting and Scrapping with just a quick little pickup video. I know it's been a while since I posted, but it's kind of hard to post out in the middle of winter in Canada. It's usually too dark by the time I get home. I got no outdoor lights or anything. But my buddy's father-in-law had a garage full of stuff. Oh, as you can hear, we're starting to smash things already. He had a garage full of stuff that they were cleaning out, and so I went and a bunch of us went and helped him out, and he gave me a whole bunch of scrap. So let me get this flipped around and I'll just show you what we got. So as you can see here, we got some pretty good stuff. We got a lot of wire, old gas cans, like tons of car parts, and we got old motors and Christmas tree stands, stuff like that. Some stuff might be good. A lot of it's not. We got some good industrial wire here. So a lot of the stuff I'll probably just scrap as is and go from there. But let me get this stuff sorted out. I know we got some motor parts, we got some old, I got a box of stuff with these types of phones and inside the cab of the truck to go through. Christmas lights and tons of stuff to sort out and get it ready to take in. We got radiators, car parts, those are all carbs. So lots of fun, but like I said, let me get all this stuff sorted out a little bit better so it doesn't look like a big jumbled mess, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so my son and I, you can see him in the background there. We finished unloading the truck and got some stuff sorted out. We threw all the steel in the steel piles. I'm not going to bring that in the house, but got a couple bins to sort out and some stuff to show you here. So let me turn the camera on and we'll get at her. So the first thing I want to show you here is I got this pretty awesome extension cable. It's fairly heavy duty, so it should work out pretty good in the shop. It still works. So a lot of the stuff I got is still good. It's just the fellow whose garage we're cleaning out is no longer with us, and they had to get it done. So anyway, so let's just go through some of the things we got here. We got a small bit of aluminum and stainless steel. We got some different. We got a couple of power tools there. We got some old motors. Fan there, which we all thought looked like it came from the Fallout 4 game, which was kind of cool, since I'm a big fan of that game. I don't know, I haven't seen these in a long time. These are the old yellow light bulbs to make sure that bugs don't get attracted to your house when you got them on. So we'll just give those a shot and see what happens this summer. Some cool stuff though. Again, a bunch of old motors, some old carbs. I got a couple boxes of stuff we got to go through here. Looks like it might be some bolts and some stuff like that. Some old clamps. Looks like an old timer of some type. Old fixtures. Just some old stainless steel. Apparently this fan is good, so I should price that out and see what it's worth. Oh yeah, over here we got. These are for when you're doing woodwork. These are some type of wood clamp stuff. One of the guys there was telling me that the pipes themselves aren't worth a lot, but these clamps can be. So to check them out and see if they're any good or worth selling. So we'll do that later on. Over here we got this is a box of some pretty old telephone type stuff. Ding. So this is a push button one, so it's pretty modern compared to you know, you can see we got the old rotary phone in here. That yellow one reminds me of one that we had on my house back in the 70s, so it's pretty cool. And then there's a couple other odds and ends to go through. It's starting to rain here too, so I better hurry up. We got a bucket of stuff to go through. That's all little tiny buckets of nails and screws and that. I'll just throw all those in microwaves when I scrap those out. And then we got two pretty hefty bins full of wiring. Some of those extension cables might still be good, but a lot of it's going to be scrap. This stuff here I'll probably just take off the spool, and that'll just be some telecom wire go right in the wire bin. So alright, so that's about it for now. I'm heading back there tomorrow, so I'll do part 2 tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Ciao. Hi folks, Chris here from CC Detecting and Scrapping with day 2 from that garage cleanup that I did here for my buddy. So got another pretty big truckload worth of stuff. It's going to be a lot more sorting than yesterday, so just let me show you some of the things I got here. So over here you can see we got more boxes of like phones and cables and piping, and again another pail full of stuff. Lots of things to sort. Weed whackers. There's a handmade drill press, things like that. We got 3 screen doors here, a couple really old aluminum ones and a newer one. None of them are any good, so we'll have to take those apart. And then just boxes and boxes of, like this here's got nuts and bolts, and then you got, brass fittings. And there's, I don't know if I can find it in here real quick for you, but there's a couple of, there's something I'll keep. That's a big heavy-duty trailer hitch. Where it goes, if I can't find it. That might be it right there. Big chunk of brass like this. I don't know how much that weighs, but it's a pretty good chunk. But we got more extension, heavy gauge extension over there. Fire alarm, bell, speaker. Tons of. That's an oil pan. Just tons and tons of stuff that the guy had collected over the years, and now that he's no longer with us, the family just wanted to get rid of it. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start going through all this stuff and sorting it out into different buckets while it's in my truck. I don't really want to bring a lot of this stuff into the house. There's a lot of rodents and things like that in the garage. So just to be on the safe side, we'll just clean it up while we're out here and then go from there. Anyway, I'll do a quick wrap up afterwards and show you what we got. Alright, so I got the truck unloaded and kind of sorted out. All the big steel's already in the backyard. These are all boxes of stuff that still needs to be sorted. There's, like, each one of these cans has brass, aluminum, steel, and stuff like that in it. Not really too sure what's all in all these boxes here. I do have a box of ballast right there. That's all different ballast to rip apart. The guy dealt with phones, so we got like a lot of old phones to take apart, so that should be fun. Here's a little wall hanger, kind of reminds me of the one I grew up with. The insides of a phone. Inside here, up to, I'm going to say about 3/4 of this blue bin is actually wire. Over here, we got, these should all be buckets of tin steel already sorted. Except for that box is something I have to take a look at, I guess. Inside here as well, here's another box of stuff that needs to be sorted still. Sorry about the lighting here. And then for some of the good things here, we got, like this is already, I started sorting out some of the brass, so I already got a bit of brass in there. A couple of motors. This is an old record player, battery charger. Might work, might not, I'm not too sure. Old radio. A little motor in the back there, so not too bad overall, really. It was, I was helping out a buddy more than anything, so. Yeah, so as I was saying, I was helping out a buddy more than anything to just help them with cleaning out their father-in-law's garage, and it was a pretty big job. We rented a bin and that kind of stuff. Lots of people helping yesterday, a bunch more today, so it was pretty good. So I'm going to haul this stuff from the house and call her a night. These last 2 days I've got me bushed pretty good, so, and I'm pretty tired. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you saw anything that I misidentified or whatever, let me know. Before I go though, I'm going to show you this thing really cool. Hold on. I forgot about this thing. This here is I don't know if the lighting's good. If the lighting isn't good, I'll have to show it in a different video back in the house, but it is a homemade drill press. Basically, you attach a motor onto here, and then there's the pulley belt, which then spins the thing, and there's your handle. Apparently it works like a Dickens, so the guy built it himself, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, sorry about the lighting again, it's probably pretty crappy here. What can you do, it's at nighttime. Anyway, again, so that drill press is pretty cool. He did some type of, why am I drawing a blank here? He has a crucible where he was melting lead, and then so he's got like a lead strainer as well, lead ladle that's got the strainer in it to strain out the slag, things like that. So I'll take a look at that and see if they're any good, and yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Trying to think if I missed anything. Just lots of phone stuff. I'm actually looking forward to taking some of those apart. There's brass and some copper in there for sure. So, but again, before I ramble on too much, I want to wish you all a happy Easter. Hope you guys have a great day with your family, a great weekend with your families, and take care. God bless, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Talk to you soon. Ciao.